What's up guys, welcome back. Kasey here with Maxaroma, and today we are going over our review of Montblanc Legend. That would be this bad boy over here. So this is the original box, 3.3 fluid ounce, 100 ml, and this is the cover of it. So it just slides on top like this. So the actual fragrance is in this style of build. So the glass, as discussed in our first impressions, is a dark glass. It is black all around. You can't see through it. There's a silver trim, and the cap and the sprayer is quite nice actually. So from last time that I sprayed it and the few times that I've used it, it gives a very nice consistent spray, and it gives it like around this much of, you know, circumference of the spray in the when you have it around this close to your skin. So I usually spray it around the neckline, so it'd be like this. Now the actual fragrance itself, the scent build up or development, so to speak, is quite interesting. It doesn't have a crazy amount of wow factor, but I would say it's quite pleasant. So if you're looking for a you know, decent scent that isn't too overwhelming, or that is very versatile in the sense that is jack of all trades, master of none. So that's what I would characterize this Montblanc Legend as, with the dried pineapple scent, few berry-like scents as well. There's the red apple in there and the bergamot. Definitely bring it to that fruity aromatic kind of scent build-up, and there is some spices in there, including geranium. And you can definitely also feel the lavender as well. These two previous notes I just mentioned, lavender and geranium, are quite noticeable as well in the whole build of the fragrance. Overall, you get a fruity, fresh, spicy, not too aromatic, but metallic as well, so to speak. It's a very classy upscale fragrance, but it is not a amazing classy upscale fragrance. It's a good one. So in terms of how I would characterize this, it's a good fragrance for what you're getting, but it's not amazing. Now in terms of longevity, moving on. Longevity, you can expect something around 5 to 6 hours of peak performance, around 8 hours of max performance on this fragrance. That is considering a 4 to 5 spray in key areas such as the neckline, you know, the wrists, and possibly even clothing. I would recommend to check the fabric first. If you have had previous experiences with the fabric you're looking to spray onto and you've had some bad experiences, then maybe stay away. Although this is an EDT, so it should be pretty safe to say that you can spray it on clothing, because the alcohol content is lesser than, say, an EDP or a pure parfum. Now, moving on to projection. Projection on this fragrance is pretty lacking, guys. It does not project as far as you need it to in terms of the kind of allure of the fragrance, so to speak. As I said, it does have this kind of upscale feel to the fragrance, but it definitely isn't up to par to the expectations you may have for not only Montblanc but the fragrance itself. Now, as per mentioned, the fragrance does not project too much, so expect 1 to half a feet to a feet of projection would be a conservative kind of, you know, layout of the projection expectations. I personally not even got that far of a projection. I would just smell it right around here, you know, pretty close to the body. But it's a pleasant smell that you can smell yourself a few times. And if someone was to come close to you or maybe flare you, you know, very, you know, closely, just stand by you or something like that, then I'm sure they can probably smell the fragrance as well. Now, in terms of seasonal use, this fragrance seems to be quite versatile in terms of the build and seasonal adaptability that it has. I would probably recommend this for all seasons, even wintertime, depending on the environment you live in. Now, personally, I live in Texas, where right now we're experiencing around 85 to 90 degrees during, you know, beginning of November. So my opinion can be a little skewed according to the temperature that I am in. However, if you would be living in a normal 4-season kind of environment, then this would probably be best suited for spring, summer, and fall time. So, you know, pretty adequate temperatures, you know, something around ranging from 55 to 75, this fragrance would be pretty fantastic, and upwards it'll probably be even better in terms of the build that it has. Now, in terms of recommended settings, I would definitely put this as best suited for kind of anything this could be good at, but it's best suited for an office scent personally. I would definitely wear this to the office all the time. I mean, I know Nautica Voyage is pretty much the staple for the office scent, kind of, you know, go-to office scent, safe kind of office scent, but this one has that kind of classier scent with the mix of fruits, the slight fresh spiciness to it. It kind of brings up a little more fun to the fragrance rather, because I feel like Nautica Voyage is very consistent. It's consistently good, but it's also kind of boring at some point. So I personally, when I was getting whiffs of this fragrance, I definitely could see myself, you know, in a nice three-piece suit, going to work, going to the office, not even in a suit, but, you know, dress shirt and slacks with nice dress shoes. I can definitely see myself in that kind of environment with this fragrance. Now, in terms of a date, you can probably push that as well, or if you're going out with the boys, or if you're doing some kind of outdoor activity. But as I said, I would highly recommend this as a office fragrance. Now, that's all that we have for Montblanc Legend. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget we have our fragrance sale every Wednesday announced on Facebook and Instagram. Weekly fragrance sale, guys. So this is a weekly fragrance sale that we do every week. Every Wednesday we announce it, Instagram, Facebook, so you already know. We've been discussing this quite a bit of time. Just a reminder so you guys don't miss out on these sales that we have. Also, don't forget that we have our giveaway going on for the month of November. So if you like free pocket perfumes, you know, then definitely go check out that video as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on next week on Tuesday to get back to another first impressions.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.